Chaz's attention span is not that long, so. So at the very top right, I assume you already found the controls then?
Yep.
Sweet, so if you make yourself a player tag, that's how you save your controls, just like in Smash.
Okay. Which I already did.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. And then from there, you go to controls, customize controls, has all changed. Yeah, pick.
Yeah, I get this long list for like jump attack, strong, special, grab, shield.
Yeah, you should be able to see like the controller with everything. Is that what you're seeing?
Yeah, but then I hit change controls and it gives me like the breakdown for each thing.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, these all menus actually changed since the last time I did this. So, okay, here we go.
Okay.
Cool. Is yours showing up as GameCube?
Yep.
Cool. So, most of this is very reminiscent of Smash, which is great. I know you kind of like mirrored some of the things I liked in Smash, right? Like putting a jump onto the like bumpers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still find that to be very useful. In this game, they allow you to put your strong attacks, like smash attacks, onto a button if you want. I actually switched from tilt attacks on my C-stick to smash attacks on my C-stick. That's just kind of like a preference thing. In this game, there's like reasons to do that aren't really apparent until you kind of get more into the advanced stuff. So kind of up to you if you want to kind of keep closer to what you know. That's entirely your choice, but I have no buttons mapped for strong because I have it on my C-stick, which is handled elsewhere. But it is handy. You can, I think by default it's on like X or Y or something, so up to you.
Okay. Yeah, it's on X right now.
Yeah. And if you want to...
I can't even use my C-stick, so...
Yeah, C-stick doesn't show up here. That's like on a different... There's a different menu for that one. Yeah, so special I put on B, so it's like Smash. And then...
So I can't change that there, got it.
I like...
Z shield is...
I like having 2 shield buttons. That's what I had in Smash for like trying to do some weird stuff.
Yeah, mine are both bumpers. Yep.
In this game, so you know in Smash how if you let go of the shield at the right time, you could get a parry.
Yeah.
Parries are a lot stronger in this game, and they also can be mapped to their own button. I don't have a button mapped to that because by default you can always do it by having shield up and pressing your special button like B when you're about to get hit. So rather than trying to let go of shield, you'll just have shield up and you'll just press B right before you get hit.
That seems easier.
I like it. But yeah, so I don't need a special button for that one, so I don't have anything. And then down at the very, very bottom, you already assigned a jump button, right?
Yes. Oh, I see full hop, short hop.
Yeah. I don't have anything for full hop because I just kind of trust that I can full hop with my jump button just fine. Mm-hmm. But having short hop is nice because in Smash we had that shortcut where if you hit 2 jump buttons at once, it short hopped, right?
Yeah. So
I just used the other, like whatever button I also used in Smash as like the combo, I just put that one as my short hop. I had to teach myself not to hit both buttons, but at least the muscle memory was there to hit. For me it's X, the short hop.
Okay. Do I need to touch any of the sensitivities or thresholds?
I don't think so. I don't think I played with any of that, so I leave that alone for now.
Okay. And then, like you said, I think I need to go to...
Okay, when you hit back here...
Oh, right stick's already on strong. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, so tap jump is same as Smash. I think you probably had that turned off, which is you hit the joystick upwards, it jumps.
Yeah.
That's awful. Tap wall jump. Did you ever really wall jump in Smash?
Not really, no.
Okay, so tap wall jump is to do it like Smash did it. I have been doing it for too long that I didn't want to learn, so I put that on. But in this game, wall jumps, they have a better, I think, way of doing it, which is what it does by default if you leave tap wall jump off. So I think you should learn with it off, because wall jumps are really important in this game. And so doing it the easier way, I think, is nice.
Right.
Tap strong is smash attacks like Smash Bros, where you would have to hit the stick and your attack button at the same time to get a smash attack. If you have tilt stick, if you want to go with tilt stick, then I would turn tap strong on or pick a button for your strong attack. But the way I've wound up doing things is I put strong attacks on my C stick, and I have to do tilt attacks by just like, you know, tilting a direction and hitting A. Then I left tap strong off.
Got it.
So that's kind of all comfort thing. I know some people still have tilt stick on from Smash Bros, so each their own. And then I did not bother with stick calibration. I left rumble on. And then under advanced controls, there's a couple things in here that are actually like nice quality of life things that I would set up. If you gone to the advanced stuff?
Yep.
If you see air grab, that's basically a setting of saying, okay, if you hit your grab button in the air, obviously you can't grab in the air. So what would you like it to do instead? I really like putting it on nair, so that way you can be holding a direction and still get a neutral air instead of like whatever direction you're holding, you know?
Okay.
That's handy. And if you didn't set up a button for parry, you're just going to use shield and B like I said, then air parry doesn't matter because you don't have a button for that.
Okay.
Auto short hop aerial, I left off because that's basically trying to make it like Smash, where if you do an attack right as you're jumping, it'll automatically short hop it. We have a short hop button in this game, so no need to have that turned on. And the last one that I think is really handy is suppress dash attack. I turned that on. So that way if you're running and you don't want, like you let go of the stick because you'd like to do a different move, it doesn't accidentally do a dash attack. Okay.
Now I have it on. Now we're good.
And that was the last one. I think we can come back to these at some point if you find, you know, certain things you have trouble with in this game, but these are good defaults, I think, to start with.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, then yeah, you'll go to online lobbies. I can set one up for ease of use. So you'll say join private lobby. I will create private lobby. I will put this in Chicago because you're lucky and have one right on top of you.
A
code. I will throw it in the chat here in the Discord PC.
Okay.
Nice. Request server. And yeah, for the future, if you're setting one of these up, down at the bottom it says region override. You can click X and pick what server you want to host on. So like when you and Chaz are playing, it'll usually pick the right one if there's an obvious one. But if you're playing across distances, like when I play with the St. Louis folks, it would put them on Seattle, which would be tough for them. So we picked Dallas as like an in-between. Alrighty. So not as many characters as Smash Ultimate, fortunately, so you don't have to learn too many crazy things. The elements are largely just like a fun little lore thing. They don't really matter too much mechanically. It's just like the different groupings that characters belong to. I think that some of these characters are much easier to start out with than others. Loxodont the elephant is a nice easy one. I think Rag the big old beetle is an easy one. I think those are like your big chunky heavy guys that kind of unga bunga. It's like playing Ganon in Ultimate. Like you don't have to learn too much to get a little ways going, but they can still do some fun stuff once you start to learn them. And then I think the next level up from that, we're just picking up. I would say the Lion Zetterburn or the Frog Rano are both pretty good because they're a little bit more nimble, but their general game plan is still pretty straightforward. So for just like messing around today, I think one of those would be a good start.
I remember touching. I'm gonna change that phrasing. I remember playing Fleet when I played with you in Seattle.
Fleet can definitely be fun too.
But challenging.
Yeah, she's got a little bit more like weird shit going on, but I think that's part of what makes, once you get the basics down, that's what's fun about the cast, is like they really are quite different.
I'll do Crag for the basics.
Nice.
Whoa, what happened? Oh.
Tell you what you might have done by accident is hit X, which puts you in the little test out your controls thing. Is that what happened?
Special. Yep.
And then if you hit Y, you can check on your player tag and your controls to make sure that's all right still. Also, all the different skins they have in this game are wonderful. Smash Bros could never.
How do you change them?
You probably don't have any off the bat, but you can change colors, yeah. So left and right trigger will change like the actual skin. Oh, hell yeah. And then you can change the color with, like, for me it's the bumpers. So triggers change skins, bumpers change palette color.
Got it.
Once you're ready, you can ready up with start. Only a couple of stages, and they're all legal in the whole, like, nothing's too crazy sense. Go to my favorite. So, before we get into the character-specific stuff, just going over general, what's the difference between this game and Smash, right? So, still got same idea for, there are some exceptions for some of this I'm about to say, but they're rare. Mostly on the ground, you've got tilts in, down, forward and back are the same, up, and then there's just jab in the middle. And then you've got your smash attacks. All that's still the same. You've got dash attack, of course, or if you're just holding a direction and running, get that. And then aerials, same thing. There's no aerial smash in this game like NSB All-Stars had at one point. You got your neutral and then each direction. Easy peasy, right? And then, same thing, specials are the same in the ground, on the air. Oop, nice. Same general idea. You got a neutral one, you got a side one, you got an up one, and you got a down one. So what's different is, in this game, whenever you grab, in Smash you could pummel a bunch of times and the other person had to mash out. That is not how it works in this game. If I grab you, it puts us into a rock, paper, scissors situation where I can hit you with either regular pummel with my A button, or, jab button, or special pummel if I hit you with my special attack. And you guess what I'm gonna do, and you try to hit the same button as me, and if you guess right, then you get out of the grab.
So it's just the jab and the special, not the smash?
Right, so just be... I'm trying not to use, like, in case people are playing on, like, a different controller, I'm trying not to say, like, A and B, but for you and me, you're picking between A or B.
Okay, got it.
So I'm gonna grab you.
It's a rock, paper situation. I thought there'd be a third option.
Oh, right, yeah, it's more of a, I guess, guessing game than a rock, paper, scissors, so, I'm gonna grab you, and I'm gonna hit A, and you're gonna hit A too, alright? 3, 2, 1. Yep, so you're out. Now, if I grab you and you guess wrong, or just don't guess anything at all, then you got normal pummel, which isn't too exciting, and you can only do it once, but it does a good chunk of damage. Special pummel varies by character and usually has something to do with their gimmick. So, Rano's gimmick is all about putting poison darts on people, so if I do that, you see little green things going over your head.
Yep.
And those, like, do a jab real quick. So you took some damage because you're poisoned. And that'll, like, use up...
How long does that last?
It'll, like, use up the poison as you attack. You do, like, a smash attack or something, I think. Huh. Haven't played this
Oh,
character in a
when
while.
you do the tilt, not the smash.
It's actually not going away, so I guess it won't clear until you hit me. Okay, it clears when you hit me.
Oh, I
That's
see.
how that works.
Okay.
Interesting. As you can see, even I don't know a lot of the gimmicks in this game. And then, so if I grab you, his special is
Oh, right.
you guessed right. He immediately puts maximum on you. So you saw the difference in how grabs work versus smash, right? Like there was the regular pummel, special pummel. That kind of is like the main thing that goes throughout. So in smash, whenever you like miss your tech there, your options are in smash, you can stand up, you could roll one way, roll the other, or you can, tech it in different directions.
Yeah.
This one, and then there's get up attack. In this game, there's a fourth one, which is special get up attack. So if you miss your tech here and then hit B, you have a special version of his get up attack where it does something based on your gimmick. So in yours, you get a rock. For me, I get a bubble. And then last thing, similar to the get up attack and the pummel, when you're at ledge, in addition to having your normal just get up, your roll, your get up attack, there's a special get up attack.
Okay.
So for yours,
Oh, that's kind of convenient.
that's pretty handy dandy. And that's the main thing. You left the wall jump on the default setting, right?
Yep.
Okay, so try going off stage, and remember you can up B as Crag and like literally make ground under you, so it's nice and safe. The way a wall jump will work as Crag, or not as Crag, with your control settings is you hold towards the wall, and while you're up against it, you just press one of your jump buttons, and you should wall jump off the wall. Easy peasy. So that's kind of the basics. Everything else comes down to learning all the gimmicks each character has. There is like advanced tech like melee where you can wave dash in this game. So if you jump and immediately air dodge in a direction, they made it a lot easier than melee, but you can wave dash, and they made the platforms way less sticky than in Smash. So you can do a lot of fun movement around platforms, which starts making for a lot of fun combos and craziness. And then in like Smash, there's like fast falling, right? So after the peak of your jump, you can push down and fall fast, right?
Yeah.
So in this game, that exists, but there's also something new that is called hit fall. So the idea is, if I was comboing you in Smash and I hit you on the way up, I have to wait till I get to the peak of my jump to come back down with a fast fall. But in this game, anytime I hit you and make contact, I can fast fall. So even if I'm on the way up, I can basically bounce off of you and get back to the ground.
Oh, okay.
So this is what it would normally look like. That's hit fall. So it starts leading to a lot of crazy combos. It takes some getting used to. But the idea is basically like as you're hitting me, push down on the control stick. Great to learn. Definitely like one of the more advanced things, but it is one of that and wave dashing and stuff that like you pick up as you go later, but it makes the game like a lot more fluid and combo heavy once you get to it. I will play the Lion Boy. We will do a little messing around. Parry reflects things. Another thing to teach you. Parry reflects projectiles, which is handy. I'm gonna
this and then I.
Yeah, and you said you have nothing on your Y button, so if you really wanted, you could just put a dedicated parry button, but I find shield and B is fine. So I'm gonna throw a fireball at you and you can try to reflect it. There you go. Now I'm on fire. I love having two shield buttons because you can just hold one shield down and then spam jump and shield with the other, shield button, and it makes it very easy to wave dash around.
Oh, that does make it way easier.
Still takes some getting used to, but it's far more approachable, I'd say.
Yeah.
Here's the last thing to mention, just for the sake of mentioning it. I'm still bad at it, so it's definitely one of the more like advanced learning things.
Oh!
Oh, look at him go. This game has something from Melee that is called crouch canceling, where if you are crouching, holding down on the stick, and especially if it's a weak attack and you don't have a lot of damage, then you'll see these green arrows in the sound effect. See that?
Yeah.
Rather than getting knocked away as much as you should, you still take the damage, but you don't really go anywhere, and it allows you to really like follow up and punish quickly. So it's kind of like a strategy of like kind of sometimes like purposely letting yourself get hit, or like knowing that you're about to get hit and doing this in time. If you hit me real quick, do it again. You get a punish out quickly. That's kind of, I'm not good at it yet, but it's something where once you get good at it, you can really start abusing it. Wall jumps are very important in this game just because everybody's got one, unlike Smash, and it's just like really helps with getting back onto the stage. So getting to the point that you're not scared to do it helps a lot. Crag's a good one to practice with because he already he has the ability to really go put more land down there so he doesn't die constantly while learning. There are no trumps in this game. If I am grabbing the ledge, you don't get to. So if you try to grab ledge, just go right past. So you have to learn to find a way to hit people if they're just sitting at ledge, because their invincibility goes away. That's another reason you kind of need the wall jump, is having an opportunity to delay, hit people, and then go to ledge.
Okay.
I don't know how much you came across it really in Smash, but jab blocks work slightly differently in this game too. In Smash Ultimate, the way it worked is you got 2 jabs on them that would just like reset their roll. So you could jab, jab, and then attack kind of thing. In this game, you jab once, and it immediately forces them to like get up. So either they'll stand up in place, or if they're holding a direction, they'll roll. Maybe they can get up attack. I don't remember if that's an option, but it's just ever so slightly different. Only really matters if you did a lot in Smash, but wanted to mention it for, you know, being thorough. Another thing that you might actually remember from Ultimate is you could up smash out a shield and up B out a shield, right?
Yeah.
In Ultimate, you could do that because it worked in Melee when you had tap jump, and they kind of simplified it. But this game basically takes you back to the way Melee had it, which is you have to jump before you do it. So if you jump up smash, try hitting jump in up on the C stick at the same time.
Whoops.
Shield break. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you know why? I was hitting both my shield buttons.
Gotcha. That does complicate it. Yeah, same thing with your up B's weird, so I don't know how that works since he makes a pillar, but same thing for characters. Up B out of shield works the same way. Before we get into it, I remembered a couple other things that are interesting about this game that aren't in Smash that I wanted to add to the video. So in Smash, when you're doing like jabs on people, you can usually do like up to 3, or if they have a rapid jab, you can do the finisher. In this game, you can cancel your jabs into any tilt. You can do like jab, jab, up tilt on me or something, right? Just go for that. Yeah. So jab ends up being a much better combo starter because it can lead into a lot of your tilts. That's a like really important thing is in Smash, you run into somebody's shield and you just stop or push them around. Out in this game, you go right through people. So it's really easy to get cross-ups on people. In Smash, if you are on a platform and you shield, it sucks. You're in a bad spot. Your only options are like to jump or to roll or something. This game brings back something from Melee called shield dropping, where if you don't click straight down, because that'll do a spot dodge, but do like diagonal down. Do what's called shield dropping, and that's helpful because you're on a platform, somebody tries to hit you, you try to attack my shield, you can immediately retaliate. So that's a unique thing that's really good in this game. And then this is in Smash, but I don't know how much you did it. B reversing. You do a B attack while facing one direction and immediately press the other direction after B. It changes your momentum. So for you, it'd be like running, jumping, yeah, hitting B while facing one way, and then immediately hitting the opposite direction. You have to like let go so you don't get like a side B, right? So little weird, but once you get used to the muscle memory, that's in both games. I think that is all the stuff that I had forgotten before.